Even as our economic strategy over the last 2 years has been hailed as one providing stability while also paving the way for an estimated 9.2% in the foreseeable future, this year's budget has gone a long way in multiplying this effect. Hello and welcome to New India Junction. I am Richa Dwivedi, and today let's discuss how this year's budget is aimed at setting off a self-sustaining cycle of growth. First and foremost, as the Finance Minister mentioned in her speech, the budget was aimed at laying the foundation for the future. More precisely, it is the roadmap for what Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called India's Amrit Kal, that is India at 100. In this regard, it was not very surprising to see the almost singular focus on supporting growth in job-intensive sectors like infrastructure, housing, etc. Before we break this down, it is important for us to understand the impact of this process. First step for supporting growth is investments. With higher investments comes greater room for expansion. This in turn creates more jobs for Indians across various sectors. What do jobs mean? Higher and sustained incomes. Higher incomes then allow for increased consumption, be it fuel, services, or manufactured goods. Higher expenditure finally allows for an even greater investment across different sectors, and the cycle begins again, all by itself. Each completed cycle will therefore mean even more growth for the Indian economy. The budget therefore highlights simple Indian ingenuity to create an effective win-win situation for the country and its citizens. Now allow me to explain this to you in a more analytical sense. The capital expenditure for this year has again been hiked, this time by a steep 35.4% to Rs 7.50 lakh crore. This means that the government will be spending more on tangible growth like infrastructure, housing, tap water connections, etc. For this, the Prime Minister Gati Shakti National Master Plan will take the center stage. A highlight has been the Rs 20,000 crore to be mobilized for the expansion of India's national highway network by 25,000 kilometers, which will lead to a significant jump in employment, both direct and indirect, in areas that are being connected. From contractors to skilled machinery operators and all the way to unskilled laborers, with each day of work, more income will be generated, leading to bigger spends and a significantly stronger local economy. Next, by announcing the plan to manufacture 400 new generation Vande Bharat trains, there will be a significant growth in the number of skilled workers. Moreover, by enhancing high-end connectivity, the number of people travelling in trains also goes up, and so does the turnover for the railways. Similarly, 100 PM Gati Shakti cargo terminals will lead to more jobs in construction as well as shipping, while simultaneously boosting infra and international trade. Now, you may feel that all this pertains to the urban sector. Well, interestingly, when it comes to jobs in the rural sector, the budget doesn't disappoint. With an allocation of Rs 48,000 crore, the government is targeting the completion of 80 lakh houses by next year under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. 80 lakh houses, even if you consider a team of 15 people directly engaged in construction. This announcement would mean 12 crore job opportunities which will benefit MNREGA workers, semi-skilled masons, painters as well as skilled workers like technicians, drivers and so on. Not to mention the family getting a roof over their heads. More houses being built means more construction, which yet again means higher incomes for those in the construction sector. I'm sure by now you see the trend. When we consider the Rs 60,000 crore allocated to cover 3.8 crore households under the Har Ghar Nal Se Jal initiative, we have a similar picture. From the production and sale of pipes to the laying of the groundwork and installation, increased employment, increasing incomes and an increased ability to spend more. Finally, let us now consider sectors which generate high-end and top-order job opportunities, be it the 68% of capital procurement budget earmarked for domestic industry or the 25% of defense R&D budget earmarked for private industry, startups and academia. There will be an exponential rise in highly skilled and top-order jobs being created. Similarly, if we look at the fund being established in association with NABARD to finance startups for agriculture and rural enterprise, it will boost job creation in non-conventional sectors and further aid a robust rural economy. Not to mention the 60 lakh new jobs that will be created under the PLI schemes. As the Finance Minister rightly pointed out, this has the potential to boost production by Rs 30 lakh crores. Will this not lead to even better numbers for our economy? When coupled with the spends made by those employed in these sectors, the numbers get multiplied exponentially. As India becomes more cleaner and greener, the green jobs which will be created, something that even Prime Minister Modi highlighted, will unlock India's potential to grow in an entirely new direction. In summary, the budget presents an innovative cycle where growth is fueling growth. Be it skilled, semi-skilled or skilled workers, be it jobs that require technical expertise, or be it top-order managerial positions, investment has been assured in almost every sector. This investment will not only create a more positive economic environment, it will also facilitate intersectoral growth. And as I said before, with every completed cycle, there will be greater opportunity for Indian economy to grow. A direct result will be that when we complete 100 years as an independent nation, India will have a growth model that is sustainable, dynamic, and most importantly, 100% Atmanirbhar. Keep watching New India Junction for more interesting insights on the Union Budget. Dhanyavad and Namaste.